I went to the toilet in the morning. I was returning to the ward. A nurse came up to me and said she would take me for a checkup. She took me to the treatment rooms, injected something and said that a doctor would come now. And that's it.
And then what happened?
I don't know. Failure. Darkness. I woke up only in the evening in some old forester's house. Or something. His hands were tied and blindfolded.
And what did this nurse look like? Was she there too?
Yes, a brunette. Both she and some man. Then he came, then she came. She was stabbing something. Probably drugs, because I was in a daze all the time. And he mostly beat.
Do you remember how you called me?
Yes. But me. I'm not myself. He slipped me my phone and made me call you for help. I didn't mean to. I was afraid they would hurt you. But he beat me so hard.
And how did you manage to escape?
No one came today. I freed myself from the ropes, broke the window and walked through the woods all day. Out. Mattress. A trucker picked me up. It's a good thing I didn't forget your address. So he brought me here.
Let's go quickly.
Come on.
Hi there.
Hi there.
We missed you near Rod.
How are you doing?
Yes, it's all right.
Thank you for Anya. For saving us all.
Did you hear me?
I hear you.
When will I see you tomorrow?
Why?
We need to look for your father.
The father has already been found. You take care of Anya.
She's sleeping. Where is your father?
Dad's home. I'm afraid to take him to the hospital.
Hello. Are you the owner of the club?
Ah, a young talent. I'm sorry, you won't be performing at my club anymore. Your group is weak.
We have a great group. It's just that you don't move in, but I'm not here about the concert. I'm also Victor, your friend.
A friend? Half of the local public have such friends.
He's the one who brought us to your club. I can't get through to him the second day. Where did he go?
I have no idea.
Yes, listen, I want to figure it out. He wanted to rape my girlfriend.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. He also gave drugs. Do you even understand what's going on in your club?
Victor, who is Chernega, will not be allowed into the club anymore. And this guy, what's that got to do with me? I don't need a showdown here.
Clearly.
Why did you come?
The style is similar to the abduction of Anya. Will your father be able to identify this nurse?
Grandpa, didn't they feed you at all in the black man's house?
Absolutely.
Dad. Just a minute.
You'll find out. I will.
Yes, that's her. All right.
Most likely, the abduction cases will be combined. You will need to take tests. Blood, urine, hair. You need to understand what you were injected with. I'll come by tomorrow morning. We'll go to the lab.
Thank you. We'll manage on our own. That's it. Can we have dinner?
Of course. Thank you. Can I talk to you for a minute? What else happened?
Nothing.
I can see you're not yourself.
I'm all right. Just try not to pay so much attention to me and my family. Your fiancé needs you much more, isn't that true?
Really? I will do everything in my power to help her. But I don't know how to forgive betrayal.
This is not a betrayal. She cheated on you out of desperation, out of resentment. She loves you.
These are her problems. That's it, the question is closed. Enough about her.
That's it.
For now. Hello, and who are you?
Hello, Masha. I'm your grandfather.
The one who suddenly had kindred feelings. Masha, don't be silly. Give me my hands, we're sitting down to dinner. And I'm not happy. I'm sorry.
I'll probably go.
What else? Sit down. Sit down.
Yes, I fell on you like a snowball. You probably had your own plans.
It's okay. And don't pay attention to you. It's a very difficult age.
Still what? She even snarls at Claudia when we go into her room without asking.
Alia, hi. Why didn't you call that you were coming? The club is already closed. I'm going home. Alia, what happened? Kirill again?
Gleb, I've been to the doctor.
Health problems?
5 weeks pregnant. I thought it was a delay, then that the tests were lying.
Is the child mine or Cyril's?
Of course it's yours. I haven't slept with Kirill for a long time.
That's fine. That's it, we can't hide anymore. You tell him everything, get divorced. And I'll marry you. I love you.
I was so afraid to tell you. I was afraid of your reaction.
I'll be happy if you and I have a baby.
Is he going to sleep with us? Not him, but Grandpa. He'll stay with us for a few days. I wonder if Grandma knows. And then suddenly he will come to visit. I don't know. Your grandmother, to put it mildly, does not treat grandfather very well. We won't make her nervous. I remember when I was a kid, you taught me that it's not good to lie, especially close people. Masha, I'm not going to lie, but you know Grandma. I know my grandmother, but in you, new facets are opening up. Another person. Dad, the bed is ready.
Thank you. Good night.
But.
That's great. That's great. And I came to you with a surprise. I brought you a novelty to try out. Fresh from the lab. Cooler than Meta and hair dryer combined.
Come on.
No offense. I'll fit you on this bad product. Don't try it in front of Olga. Otherwise she'll immediately see that you're high. Come on, she's not at home. Where is she? As always, they hang out with their girlfriends. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't like to pry into my own business. But there are rumors that your Olga is having an affair with Gleb Nechev, the owner of Crazy Docks. Wait. My Olga. This can't happen to this freak. Well, listen, it's not the first year I've been going to his club. I know what kind of women he falls for. Olga is just his type. Come on. Did you really not notice that they were looking at each other all evening? At the meeting I arranged for you, you don't have a damn menu. That's why Neil musicians are such shit. You said you'd trick a potential investor. Not a person who wants to destroy my club. Wait. So to see the one who pays, we order the music.
Do I understand correctly?
I'm not taking you in, Marinovich. Did you just get offended or something? Well, if you don't want to share, let me give you these crazy dogs. I'll buy it. The club is not for sale. Oh, the fool. Alya, we're leaving.
Excuse me.
This freak refused to sell me the club. Now he sleeps with my wife. Of course, I didn't hold a candle. But people say that.
Nothing.
I'll deal with him. And 40 days too. That's scum. Hi there. What kind of jam should I bring you? Cherry or strawberry?
Are you coming to us?
I'll be there in an hour and a half.
And the kids and I were just going to the water park.
You'll go another time.
No, I warned them. They'll be upset.
And they don't want to see Grandma, then?
Yes, they do, of course. Mom, why don't we stop by after the water park?
Come on in, just buy something for tea. I'm not in the mood to do baking.
Hooray, we're going to the water park.
Yes, but first we'll take Grandpa to the doctor's.
Well, you said it yourself, Baba.
Yes, but Grandma doesn't know that Grandpa lives with us, and we won't talk about it yet. That is, you're lying all the time, and now you're also teaching little ones this. Well done.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning.
It's just that Grandma might be offended if she finds out that Grandpa lives with us, and that's why she won't come to visit us yet, but we'll go to her ourselves. Masha, where are you going? I'm staying with a friend for now. Listen. Let's stop bickering. I'm asking you very much. What do you mean, you're lying all the time? If you mean Grandpa. But this is a forced measure. Exceptions. Masha, I understand you didn't believe me, but now you see that I was only looking for my grandfather. And with your Oleg, you also discuss exclusively the investigation. Who loves whom, who does not love whom. He had problems with his fiancée. And yes, we talked. That's it, bye, Mom.
Mom and Masha didn't quarrel like that before. Are you sure you threw out the black man's sign?
And where have we been all night?
What's the tone, Marinik? And since when are you interested in my life?
I'm actually your husband. And tell me, is it true that I'm with Nechev?
It's none of your business. I'm leaving you.
And I won't give you a divorce.
Do you understand? You can't just walk away from me like that. Do you understand?
You can't just walk away from me.
You have so much of my property registered.
Let's re-register everything back, even today.
You don't accept. I can't allow it. Some scum was stealing my women.
Marinik, I haven't been your woman for a long time. Since you got hooked on drugs again, you're not interested in me at all. So let's get a good divorce.
Let's do this. I pretend that nothing happened. And you leave this goat.
First of all, he's not an asshole. And secondly, Kiryusha will not be able to pretend that nothing happened. I'm pregnant. And I want to live with the father of my child.
Anya, you need an ordinary man, not as crazy as me.
Oleg, you're not crazy. I'll be patient, really. And together we can overcome everything.
Let's listen.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, but I need to ask the victim. So.
No, don't go. Listen, I told you everything yesterday. Look for Lara, her accomplice. Interrogate them.
We found Larissa. But, unfortunately, she won't be able to say anything.
Why?
She was murdered.
Are you out of your mind, Captain? Do you understand what she's been through? And you can't worry.
I sympathize with you, but in the interests of the investigation it is necessary that you reconstruct the events of your captivity in the smallest detail, and it needs to be done in hot pursuit, so that this case does not turn into a hanging. Gleb Andreevich, I didn't want to let you in.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
It's okay. Baby, I won't touch your master. What are the interesting ones? Olga called me. Don't you want to get a divorce? You look. And I thought it was only from the operation. Alya and I love each other. You don't care about her. What's the problem? The problem is that you make me look like a complete sucker. You stole Alya from me. You didn't sell me the club. I don't like it when I play the same game all the time, you know? What do you want? Whatever I want. I turn what I want. Look, I'm a woman for you. And you're a club for me. Together with the baby. I think that's fair. What?
Are you asleep?
Alya is not a thing for you to change for the club. So that's it. She'll leave you on her own. She won't ask you. Get out. And I won't give her a divorce. You hear, not a man. Do you know what kind of lawyer I am? He will delay the process as much as possible. She's with us, in my opinion. Pregnant, yes. We'll get over it somehow. What are you? Are you sure she only sleeps with you? She's a passionate thing in our sex. Right? Udovic. We didn't pick with her like that this morning. That's how it's done here. Get out. I'm coming. What was I leading up to? You took it from me, Baba, so you didn't give it to the club. I'm coming, baby. You see, Nechev, I'm not greedy. Come on, you'll see me off. Come on. Maybe Larissa's accomplice had a distinctive voice. Stuttered. Lisped. Words are parasites.
No. He was whistling all the time.
You couldn't hear that whistle anywhere before.
Exactly. Wait, it's the taxi driver. This is the taxi driver who drove me to Lara's dacha.
Great. Do you remember the number?
No.
Well. Can you describe the taxi driver's car?
He has a strange scar on his face here. There's also some fur on the steering wheel, and there's a clown on the torpedo.
Dark-skinned. In the form of an ashtray.
Yes.
Right here. So.
It seems. Yes, I am.
This is the taxi driver who changes. When Zhen was killed.
We were punching. There is no taxi with this number in the database. Well, okay. Thank you very much. You'll come with me, make up a second.
Oleg. You'll come back later.
Wow. What is this?
Did you try to trade me for a club?
Wow. Did you call?
Nepsel, darling, yes.
The car, by the way, was bought with my money.
Choke on your car. I recognize the taxi. What? I bought clothes for my own money. I'll return the suitcases to you.
My lawyer is coming now, you will register everything for me. In the meantime, get some rest.
No, I've never seen him.
Me, too, it seems.
I told the miller about your abduction. He wants to interview you, therefore, we will have to go to the department.
Now, I just promised the kids to go to the water park, and Dad is just out of the lab, he needs to rest. Maybe you can't do that.
You can't. Larissa was found and killed. I was in the emergency room, she really worked there as a nurse, only in another department. But none of the hospital staff has identified her accomplice yet, so your testimony is very important for the investigation.
We have to go.
Hi there.
Are we not going to the water park again?
I'll drive you back later, probably.
All right. Drive me.
All right, let's go. Let's go wash up.
And why didn't Masha go with you? The water park, they say, is great.
She doesn't live with us at all.
What do you mean, she lives?
Dima was joking.
Are you hiding something from me?
Masha decided to stay with a friend for a few days. Yeah.
I mean, she left home, right?
We had a bit of a fight with her.
What did they quarrel about?
We'll make up soon.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Tony, well done, super. He publicly humiliates you in front of the whole team, forces you to work overtime, cut your salary, and you decided to scare him by looking for a new job. He knows perfectly well that you're not going anywhere.
But I can't. Take it and go nowhere.
Well, then, you'll be a whipping girl. Sit down, Tanya. Well, Masha, tell me, what's new? How are you? Please.
Yes.
Yes, here. She left home.
Wow, wow. And because of what?
I got Mom's lies. And in general, I just wanted to try an independent life. Well, where do you live now? At a friend's. However, the parents there are also with greetings and need to move out somewhere. But never mind, I'll earn money and rent a place.
Look here. The girls are only 17 years old, she was only in one of my classes. And what changes? And you've been sitting here for a year and still can't get away from the boss, a tyrant. From an alcoholic husband, from parents who will support you until retirement and tell you how to live. That's it. Take an example with Masha.
Alyanushka, you don't need to cook because of me alone. I'll drink the juice and I've had enough.
Here you go.
Mom, your dad.
Hi there.
Hi there.
And what do we have there?
To visit?
No. The three of us are at home. Katya, Dima, me.
Did I hear some kind of voice?
I was listening to a lecture on not.
And where is Masha?
Masha is at her birthday party, at a friend's.
Well, when he comes back, he should definitely call back. Bye.
Dear ones, that's it for today. Thank you very much, the lecture is over.
Masha, I wanted to tell you that you can stay with Pasha and me. Thank you, but I'll be in your way. No, we have a hell of a place in the apartment, so. Protein. Pasha won't mind if I break your privacy. Who does he belong to? What kind of privacy? He's my stepbrother. Okay. Then, contract. Thank you. So where's your lawyer? Did you call him?
Who, lawyer?
A lawyer, he's so busy with me. He's so busy.
So busy, he's coming tomorrow.
Kirill, I won't wait until tomorrow. You dial it when he arrives, I'll come and sign everything.
Listen, and Kirill is such a sucker, right?
Kirill doesn't understand that your Gleb wants to throw him for money. You know what, Oleshka, you'll stay here until tomorrow.
Understand?
No one is going to dump you. Let go.
Where's your phone?
In the bag in the hall.
Yes, Alenka?
Gleb, he's completely off the rails. He locked me in the house.
Okay, it's fine. I'll come and get you out now.
Don't. You're going to get in trouble.
I'm not afraid of this drug addict. Everything will be fine. Call, creatures.
Let me help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, come in.
So let's live. This is where you'll sleep. Pasha and I have our rooms upstairs. I'll probably go get the bed right away. Thank you.
Make yourself comfortable.
Have you traveled all over the world?
Well, there wasn't much. Engaged in practices, meditation, initiation. I was looking for strength.
And how?
Initiations?
Well, you know, there are a lot of inefficient things in the world, but there are also worthwhile ones.
But what's the coolest one?
This is when you dig your own grave in your right mind. You lie down, they bury you alive in it.
For how long?
Well, that's who can do as much as they can. Well, usually for 2-3 hours, but someone begins to panic even after 5 minutes. I lay there all night.
And what are the effects?
You see, you begin to look as if from the outside at your fear of death, and to understand that you can go beyond your consciousness and understand that this is everything, your flesh, carcass, it's not you, it's not just you. You are something more.
Guys, can we talk about this over dinner?
Come on.
Very interesting. I'd like to try it.
Alive? Let's look at your behavior. Come on.
Our rights. I lie all the time. It should be the most.
Why didn't you tell Boris the truth?
Because it's very difficult with him. I jumped out for him right after school. She ran away from her mother with Teddy Coley. That's how they built me.
Didn't you love Boris?
Loved, it's just that Boria is so jealous by nature. For him, I am a small and weak girl, and he is sure that I cannot cope without him. And I grew up a long time ago.
It's easier for you with Oleg.
What does Oleg have to do with it?
Don't be offended. I just saw the way you were looking at him. Besides, we talked about you today. I thought he was in love with you.
Did it seem to you? In any case, nothing will happen. For me, the main thing is children. The children love Boria, and I'm not going to deprive them of their father. I know all too well what it is.
I'm sorry.
I've forgiven you for a long time. I am very glad that you have appeared in my life. In our life.
Thank you, Alyanushka.
So it was you who arranged everything.
The creature. And I will also ask you to sign here.
And here. please.
That's it.
Yes, thank you.
Give me my phone, and I'll go.
Phone number.
Did you pick him up yesterday? Forgot.
On. I lost it.
What a greedy little thing you are, Marinik. You'll get my car when you find the phone. Wipe your nose.
The press.
That's great. Well, it looks like a ritual murder. The victim was crucified and mutilated, as it were. There, look.
And why was I called? I'm not a ritual expert.
Is this the sign you told me about?
Lucifer's sigil. The seal of Satan.
Do you want to join the investigation? However, it is still unofficial, but if the results are good, we will restore you to your post.
Of course, and Russian.
Get acquainted. Taras is a girl, the head of the investigation.
Oleg Kolesnikov.
There will be your assistant and I will use it to the fullest.
An assistant?
Yes. Consultant.
Tribute.
You promised to come yesterday, but you never came.
I'm busy, sorry.
Please, come, it's easier for me when you're around.
Alright, as soon as I'm free, I'll come right away. Bye.
What happened?
The owner of the club was killed. Nechaviva. Isn't that all the footage from the cameras?
No. I asked to select only those where Nechav conflicts with the posters. Well, let's start with them.
Do you think the killer is one of the visitors?
Listen, I had a similar case with him last year. They drained the blood, cut off the skin. The victim was dismembered. It turned out to be a Satanist. 3 guys, 2 girls, very young, just finished school, and they also hung out at this club.
Were there any marks on the victim's body?
The pentagram. I think it's a similar situation.
This guy doesn't look like Stennis.
The guys who passed on the last case, they generally looked like bunnies. And it was hard to believe that they were doing such atrocities. In general, they drank the victim's blood.
Stoned, maybe what?
Look, drugs. Look, it looks like they're followers of these freaks. Well, here's the girl.
No, it's simple.
Yes, it's not just musicians. When they get stoned, they generally do the devil knows what.
We suggest not to get hung up on Satanists. Let's go through the different versions of the software. Nechav was in prison in his youth. Perhaps the revenge of former convicts. Plus a showdown with competitors. I wouldn't miss it either.
Well, yes. Listen, assistant consultant. Why don't you go hang around the club? You'll find something useful, eh? What are you calling?
Quiet. Quiet. Who?
Not. I'll go to the police and tell them everything.
I didn't kill anyone.
What are you?
Punished.
Yes, you are.
Proved it, got it.
I have nothing to do with it.
Where have you been?
An underground casino. Lost a lot of money.
That's it.
You were with me, Victor, will confirm all my words. But it's better to tell the police that I was at home with you.
Seriously?
You robbed me of everything, killed the father of my child, and you think I'm going to protect you.
Alya, I didn't kill anyone. Here.
Look. There was no divorce. I didn't take anything away from you. That's it.
By me, have you decided?
That's what you are. You just think about how you will raise a child alone. Without housing, without money. I will love your baby like my own.
If I hadn't killed you, why hide everything from the police?
Because if they cling, they will not leave behind. Alya, I will be a good father. Alya.
A father and a drug addict.
Why are you doing this, Alya? I'm going to the clinic. I'll be cured, honestly. Do you think I can't see? Do you think I don't see what the hell they've turned my life and yours into? I love you so much. Baby. I love you so much.
Were you guarding the owner?
Yes, I am.
Then, was anyone threatened?
I don't know how serious the conflict was, but one day he kicked Marinik out of the club.
Who?
You walked here alone, I don't know if you're a businessman or something. Kirill Marinovich. Money to a fig, even more show-offs. He seemed to want to buy the club from Gleb Andreevich, but they did not agree.
Thank you. Vanya, I need you urgently.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for you. Don't you live at home?
Ask your mom.
If she had said something intelligible to me, I wouldn't be standing here. Tell me, what happened to you?
Nothing.
They don't leave home because of anything. You're pregnant.
You know, yes. Triplets. Immediately. I also drink, smoke, swear, and have taken up prostitution.
Maria. Don't make me angry.
She brought her daddy to live with us.
What are you?
Yeah. He even picked up the kids from school today. Apparently, she's busy.
So she's lying to me?
She's lying to everyone. Gran.
And this old scoundrel. For so many years he didn't need a daughter, and suddenly he fell like snow on his head. Okay, I'll figure it out. Come on, let's go. I'm going to go and figure it out right now. I'll arrange it for you now.
That's when you arrange it, then call. Masha, come back.
So Marinik hasn't called Nechev from his main number in recent days. Maybe he has a spare. Yes, maybe there is, but he didn't shine anywhere. Can you punch in where this call came from? The night before the murder. Yes, I'll try. Listen, why are you even clinging to this Marin Cha? It's a long story. Where from here? The area of prestigious cottages is Riverine. And where does Marinish live with us? I don't know. But I'll get rich, I'll buy myself a house there. Yeah, buy 2 at once. That's enough for the whole harem. Oh, don't be jealous. Pingo. Bongo.
What kind of people? I don't understand. Just terrible.
Can I help you? Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Lord.
Good afternoon. Anya. Why aren't you in the hospital? I asked to be allowed to go home to be treated. Aliona, I really need your help. Sit down. Is someone following you again? Oleg. He doesn't come to me. There's some kind of investigation on him again, and there's no time for me again. How can I help? Alena, work with me, please. You're a psychologist. I want to let go of resentments, learn to accept him as he is. But I want him to be happy with me. Unfortunately, I have no right to work with acquaintances. Professional ethics forbids. Arion, please, I'm begging you very much. I just don't want to open up to another psychologist. I'm sorry. Yes, Mom. What? I'll be right there. How did you manage it? I'll be right there. Sorry. Mom's in the hospital, we need to leave.
This was my first case. Kirill Marinik and his friend Ilya Smirnov. They experimented on their classmates. They gave them drugs for free, and then forced them to do all sorts of abominations. Marinik tried to prove at the trial that all this was for the sake of science, the study of human nature. They wanted to find out how low a person could get. As a result, one of these died of an overdose, and the second raped a roommate. Actually, because of this, the case was started. It was later that Marinik and his friend Smirnov surfaced.
And why was only Smirnov put in jail?
Because Marinik had a rich dad. The lawyers did a good job. Marinik was almost made a victim. In general, they got him off. He managed with a suspended sentence and expulsion from the institute.
Where is it now?
Unknown. I tried, he served 3 years, came out and disappeared. Maybe he's not alive anymore.
So you think Marinikty is the head of a satanic group?
I don't have any proof yet. But he was a cunning and clever bastard 15 years ago. It is unlikely that he is white and fluffy now. I believe that the UN organized all the setups. Plus, he had a conflict with Nechev.
I agree. Take it into development. Thank you. Yes? Can we do without it? Okay, I get it. Your mom called. I said that you have already done your homework and she suggests going to the park for a walk. Are you as you want, or will we sit at home?
Of course, Dad.
Get ready.
Hooray.
Before you, little one, got lost in the forest. I almost got hit by a train. And now here. This one. All the evil is from your father. You could have died then. Wild animals could tear you apart. It's all because of him.
Mom, why is it because of him? I escaped the change myself.
And then what is it? I wonder if he lives at your house.
Yes, I felt sorry for him somehow.
Oh, my God.
He is seriously ill. I've been through so much. Kidnapping, bullying. But I couldn't leave him on the street.
Do you think I'm a monster?
I just didn't want you to be nervous. Look, he's not asking for help. He's not asking me for money. On the contrary, he is trying to help somewhere. Pick up children from school, cook something. He became very attached to them.
All right. Show me his picture. How does he even look now? Well, it's not him. No, it's not your father.
How not my father?